Part of the perk of living in Southwest Florida is this beautiful year-round weather, and it's why so many of you own a pool. Florida does lead the nation when it comes to accidental child drownings, and that number is only going up amid the pandemic. Fox 4's Jessica Alpern spoke with the National Drowning Prevention Alliance about how to protect your kids.
Attorney Michael Haggard is on the board of the National Drowning Prevention Alliance. His law firm handles a number of drowning cases and has played a big role in a lot of the legislation that's been put in place to keep you safe.
The granddaughter of Secretary of State James Baker drowned in Alexandria, Virginia, in a hot tub at a small graduation ceremony where there were 10 or 11 kids swimming in a pool, swimming in a hot tub. She went underwater and got stuck to the drain of that hot tub. 10 children could not pull her out, of that hot tub.
Her tragic death is what led to what we all now know as the Virginia Graham Baker Pool and Spa Safety Act,
which requires that every pool either have a suction vacuum relief device, which simply means the pump recognizes that something's not right, it's having to pull harder, and it shuts it down, or that you have dual drains on your pool, which simply means that if a cover is missing and something obstructs a drain, everything will be rotated over to the other drain.
Since that legislation was passed, Haggard says we've only had one recorded suction entrapment in the U.S., but there's still a lot of work to be done when it comes to pool safety, especially amid the pandemic. Florida, which already leads the nation in accidental child drownings, has only seen numbers go up.
I think we attribute it to people, kids are not in school, kids are not in activities, after school activities. So they're, number one, like when you think about little toddlers and stuff, that they can get into their home pool. When you start thinking about a little bit of older kids, they're riding bikes more, they're, might be getting near lakes, getting near retention ponds. Just being at home and not being in a classroom or at a football practice. In Florida, you're more apt to be near the water. That's where we saw that increase in drownings.
He says pool owners need to take the layers of protection required under Florida law seriously.
Is that you need layers of protection to protect children. I mean, number one, obviously, is supervision of parents. But we all know that you're going to have a lapse of supervision. So what do we need in residential pools? The standards are that you have to have either pool alarms on your apartment doors or your sliding glass doors at home. What does that mean? When you open that door, there's a chime, a loud chime, to let you know someone has opened a door that leads to a pool area. If you don't have that, you've got to have a perimeter fence around your pool, fully enclosing your pool with self-latching and self-closing gates. You can also have a pool cover, but that's not something we see a lot down here because people want to use their pools. So you've got to have one of those devices to protect from children getting to your pool.
Those layers of protection are important now more than ever because pool companies are seeing a boom amid the pandemic. And while fences may not be the most aesthetically pleasing and loud alarms like this may be annoying, the point is that it could save a life. Reporting from home, Jessica Alpern, Fox 4.